Hey guys, Chris here with Strength and Steel Reviews. Now, if you've ever looked at the price of home gym gear and thought, do I need to sell a kidney for a squat rack? I hear you, but good news, you don't. In this video, I'm giving you a step-by-step guide to building your home gym on a budget. We're talking practical advice built from real mistakes that I've made in ways to save money without sacrificing quality. Let's get into it. Okay, first up, planning. Start with your space. Are we going the full nine with a garage, a spare room, a dark, dank basement, maybe a cave? If anyone out there has actually built a cave gym, comment below, I want to see that. But whatever space you're working with, measure everything. Measure the ceiling height, the width of the room, scout out all the outlet locations, and do yourself a favor and check to see if your floor slants, especially if you're using a garage. Trust me, you don't want your rack sitting at a tilt like mine does. Yes, present tense, it's still there. Racks are heavy, people. Did I mention the importance of planning ahead? Don't be like me. So before you do anything, plan for future equipment and lighting. I installed honeycomb LED panels above, but simple bay lights work just fine. There are plenty of budget-friendly lighting options available online. Do not convince yourself otherwise. And trust me, working out in the dark isn't a vibe, as my wife would say. Did I do it right, Biz? Also consider the climate. You want warm in winter and you want it to be cool in summer. Don't leave that as an afterthought. If your gym turns into a sauna or an icebox, you're probably not going to use it, and that kind of defeats the purpose of having it. If you struggle with the heat, the cold, or both, plan for it. At the very least, get a fan for the summer heat. And for the love of your joints, protect your floor. Foam tiles, ignore them. Horse stall mats, embrace them. They're affordable, nearly indestructible, and they keep things quiet and safe. Lay them down first so you're not moving 300 pounds of gear later. Next, the great gathering of home gym equipment. Don't rush this part. Deny the spirit animal within you clamoring for every shiny piece of gear online, and instead focus on the essentials. Trying to build your gym overnight is the fastest way to waste money. Trust me, I know, I've done it. Buy the essentials first. Equipment that gives you the most bang for your buck. Think multi-use pieces, a reliable squat rack. Doesn't have to be fancy, just sturdy, and again, reliable. Personally, I'm going to recommend Rep's PR 1100 Power Rack. This rack is only 380 bucks, it has a multi-grip pull-up bar, and of course, Rep delivers it for free. Second to that, I would recommend Titan Fitness and their T2 series Power Rack. I like Titan Fitness, I trust Titan Fitness. I think their build quality has improved significantly over the years. I would give this a look. Next, seek a quality barbell. Rep's Colorado Bar or Rogue's Ohio Bar are two high-quality options that can accomplish most of what you might need. Generally, I would say this is one tool that you should not skimp out on. It's the most used tool in most people's gyms. So if you're going to invest in one item, I'd say this is probably the one. That said, if you insist on purchasing the cheapest barbell available, Cap does have a cheap barbell available on Amazon for about 79 bucks. I'll include that in the description along with everything else. Next, you're gonna need some cast iron weight plates or rubber bumper plates because though barbells are pretty, they do require company. Now, this is a personal preference. If you prefer silence and intend on dropping the bar a lot, consider bumper plates. They're quiet and generally cheaper. If you're hardcore and wish to loudly announce yourself to all the neighborhood dads, cast iron is the way to go. Now, if you were going the way of the dominant dad, I would recommend Cap's plates. They're really well priced and they have handles. Second to that, this company FitFids has some really good cast iron plates, and these you can put stickers on. As far as bumper plates are concerned, the market is extremely saturated. I have these RitFit plates, which are really nice, pretty well priced. Also, Cap has a set of bumper plates that are also very competitively priced. I checked those out too. After that, I would consider an adjustable bench to give you more exercise variety. Solid budget picks like the Flybird adjustable bench lets you press, row, and mix in all sorts of fun variations without breaking the bank. The last thing I would suggest, and some of you might not need these depending on what your goals are, would be adjustable dumbbells. Adjustable dumbbells have become a staple in home gyms today because thankfully the market has exploded with solid, trustworthy options. The PowerBlock EXPs are a standout option. They're time-tested, they're expandable, and priced well against their competition. I have reviewed it in detail, so if you want to check it out, I'll link that review below. Another great option is the Nordic Track adjustable dumbbells. They're compact, they are quick to change, and they come in at a great price point, but they are capped out at 55 pounds, and unlike the Power Blocks, cannot be expanded upon. That said, they do have an open cage design, a nice knurled handle, and that quick change system is terrific. And yes, I reviewed these too if you want to go check that out. A quick note on purchasing your essentials, search for used gear. Used gear is massively underrated. I've bought and flipped benches, dumbbells, racks, you name it. Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay, all great if you're patient. Look for sellers nearby, inspect the gear in person, and don't be afraid to negotiate. When you upgrade, flip your old stuff. It holds value way better than you might think. When buying new, stick with trusted brands, stick with Rep, Titan, Rogue, especially for major items like racks and barbells. Keep an eye out for brand sales, holiday promos, and refurbished gear with warranties. Just don't fall for deals that seem too good to be true, because they probably are. Okay, let's talk storage, because it matters far more than you might think. A cluttered gym isn't just annoying, it's demotivating. Tripping over plates, bands, or errant equipment mid-workout kills momentum so fast. It also attracts dog hair and spider webs, which, as we all know, are the two great enemies of our time. Now, one thing that instantly cleaned up my space would be the Darko Barbell Anchor. This thing mounts to the top of your rack, and it holds 2 barbells horizontally, keeping them off the floor and easy to grab. It fits most racks, it looks clean, and yes, you can match the powder coat to your setup. If you're on a tighter budget or you just have more bars, the Yes for All bar holder is another fantastic option. It holds 5 bars, and I use that too. It's really solid. Regarding weight plates, plate trees work fine, but I prefer plate holders mounted into the wall studs beside my rack. These are cheap, they're customizable, and they keep things tight to the wall, and they clear valuable floor space. I highly recommend them. I've got a ton. Next, pegboards are a must for storing attachments like handles, bands, and collars. I have a big one set up beside my adjustable dumbbells and another pegboard set up right beside my rack/functional trainer. They are invaluable, trust me, especially if you plan on having a functional trainer at some point. Last, heavy-duty steel hooks are a must-have in my setup. I often use them for strange pieces of equipment like my Rogue sled, which I never use. Also, one more, magnetic placement markers are underrated, and I'll never go without them again. I've spoken about them a lot recently, but they're great. They keep things organized, and they streamline the joy of self-destruction. Bottom line, an organized gym is a gym you'll actually want to use. It looks better, it works better, and it makes training much more enjoyable, and that's where consistency kicks in. A stern reminder to create a space that you want to be in. Keep in mind, if your gym feels like a dungeon, you're not going to use it. Lighting matters, music matters, climate control matters. Make it yours. I've got Alexa running the tunes, I've got these honeycomb lights overhead, I've got a lot of clear space in the center because I like having open space. These little touches have turned my home gym from a glorified storage room into a place that I actually enjoy spending time in. And when you enjoy spending time in your gym, you're more likely to show up to train in it. Simple as that. And one bonus point, don't chase trends. Just because you saw someone on YouTube or Instagram using the latest $600 pulley attachment does not mean that you need it. Ask yourself, will I actually use this? Does it fit my space? Does it fit my goals? If the answer is no, skip it and be picky. You'll save space, money, and frustration. And that concludes whatever I've decided to call this video. A guide, perhaps? Something like that, I'm sure. We'll see. Building a home gym on a budget isn't just doable, it's smart. Be intentional, take your time, and build something that fits your goals, your space, and of course your wallet. The most important thing is this, use it. A clean, well-organized gym that feels good to be in is one you'll come back to, and that's where progress is made. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, like it, whatever. And if you have any tips or steps that you think I missed, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, stay strong, stay steely, and I'll catch you in the next one.